Hey you! Yes, you. You probably don't know me, and that's fine, but if you click on this video, we probably have one thing in common. We like League of Legends skins. So how about you? Yes, you like to make a pact with Riot Games themselves where you sell your soul in exchange for all exalted skins. Hey, deal is off. What? Deal is off, right? Cancel on us last minute. Aw, man. I was gonna get Secret Agent Misfortune for this outspot. That doesn't sound worth it. Yeah, I think I might have gotten scammed. Well, since I no longer have to get you to sell your soul, how about we have a serious conversation? I'm pretty sure that, just like me, you have seen skins reviews out there, and on paper, this doesn't sound so bad, right? It's a person on their, let's say, YouTube channel, for example, telling you what they think about this skin, or this other skin. Why are they doing so? Well, many reasons. Mainly, they could just be passionate about the art that comes with creating such cosmetics. Leaked skins being a topic of conversation is nothing new, but before being talked about in YouTube vids or shorts, people would talk about them in Reddit or other places, and they probably still do. Now, you might be wondering, why am I telling you all this? Simple. I don't like what these types of videos have been causing on people's opinions. I've been telling myself that I'm delusional for this, that I am going crazy, but after having conversations with my friends, I realized that I'm not that crazy. All these creators amass a big amount of followers that I could never dream of, and perhaps I'm crazy for throwing my tiny pebble of an opinion into a void of big league creators, but I like sharing my opinions, and I know there's more people out there that will think like me. When I say that I don't like what this is causing, it's because of one main thing. These people aren't doing anything bad, per se, but while some of them may mostly criticize the artistic part of the skins, shapes, colors, fashion choices and all, some other focus on effects and other aspects. And that's great, but the problem comes in with some people who might be using fancy terms that may make you think that they know more than you do, or that their opinion is worth more because they go into the Kata model viewer and spend 3 minutes looking at animations. This simply isn't true. Anyone can do that, and matter of fact, you should check that too if you so wish, but this model viewer isn't that great to determine the value of a skin, and I will tell you why with an example. This here is Spirit Blossom Ash, and I spent, since this skin came out, till a few weeks ago thinking that this skin was bad and not worth my money. The truth, this skin is actually beautiful. Wanna know why I thought this skin was bad? Because someone threw fancy terms at me, and I was foolish enough to believe that without even seeing the skin itself, it was bad. Stupid, right? Oh, this skin is missing these animations. Okay. It's better than the base one, and you know what? Kata Model Viewer, it's only that, a model viewer. It doesn't show effects or other stuff that you may only see in game. This skin I'm using as an example actually has beautiful animations and VFX, which in my opinion makes this skin totally worth your money. It's sad to see a lot of people being swayed by fancy terms or their lack of desire to check the skin for themselves affecting people's opinions. They blindly trust these content creators and their words, leading to sometimes putting the bad label on a skin when it actually might be your next favorite skin. I know you're tired of this topic of conversation, gacha skin bad, 250 price tag is crazy. And while I also agree with this, I want to add a few more sentiments to this conversation. First off, I will never agree that any exalted skin is good enough for the 250 price tag, which leads me to disliking most of exalted skins. Now, would I open my wallet if my beloved main got an exalted skin? Honestly, I would consider it very seriously, but I'm not a hypocrite. I admit to this and I kinda hate myself for being so stupidly attached to this idiot. But here comes the thing that pisses me off. Most creators hate on exalted skins, as they should. But I've noticed that while it's been a normal and common sentiment to nitpick everything about these skins, the recent Viego skin has some people being absolute hypocrites and saying that they barely can find anything to nitpick. Bitch, please. There's plenty to nitpick. Not even facial animations can save the skin from not being worth the price tag. Admit it, the only reason you like the skin is because of Viego and he's your main. I'm sure that if you weren't blinded by your devotion, you'd find plenty to hate on. Comparing this new Exalted skin to other skins such as Elementalist Lux or Battle Queen Katarina is such a drag. These skins do basically what the Viego skin does, and for much cheaper. The fact that a concept like Viego skin has been done before and so much better, it's tragic, and people not realizing this is even sadder. And with this comes the ending of this video. The only reason I wanted to yap about this is because I'm tired of people that have fully lost their critical thinking nowadays. Everyone trusts people blindly, moving in masses that say the same thing over and over, only because their favorite YouTuber said so. This is a problem not only in the League community, but in many others. And while some YouTubers actually do well in reviewing skins and aren't completely baboons, I would please ask you to not lose your critical thinking. Don't trust creators blindly. Check the skins yourself on PvE if you can. See how they feel. Watch the VFX and animations. Sometimes you could be surprised by how good some skins feel to play with. And sometimes you can come to realize that because Run Slow is missing doesn't mean the skin is bad.